Hello, welcome once again to the climb to 1800. Today, and I know that I say this every single time, but this time it's really true. It is 1 a.m. for me right now, so my brain is not super functional, but I do this every single day, so eventually I'm gonna have to just start playing earlier or stop complaining. One of the two. And we are up against somebody from who's international, ambiguous country, but 1667. We are going to be playing the King's Indian, of course, as per usual. Now what they play, okay, we're just gonna play g6, not totally sure what they're doing quite yet. And okay, looks like they are working towards a more traditional structure. Never mind. I know that I've played against this before, but I do not remember what I did or what I should do, so we're just gonna play normally. I could actually even play d5 here. Yeah, this is kind of a weird sideline thing that I haven't studied ever. And I don't know why I'm looking so orange on my monitor, but it is what it is. We're just going to play d6, no reason to rock the boat. No reason to rock the boat. And then we open up our bishop, we're going to play e5. Not going to play e5 just yet because that would blunder a pawn right now, but we're going to play knight to d7 first. Now we could play e5 already. I don't see any rush to not or to play it though, so let's just play rook e8. And I'm playing kind of quickly right now because I always get into time trouble, and I really want to stop that from happening. So, oh my gosh, I look so orange. Okay, I'm going to play e5 because I don't think we need to actually achieve too much in stopping that. But then I'm going to run over to my display and configure my video, and oh, you can see that, and hopefully make myself a bit less orange. There we go. That's better. Okay, so what he's imagining is a world where takes, and then eventually my queen is in the crossfire. Obviously, I don't want that to happen. Now, this would be a pretty normal position if he had just played e5, but I think we all see that he hasn't done that. Queen to e7 looks perfectly reasonable. I actually kind of regret playing rook e8, to be honest. Taking here isn't really anything that I want to do, so let's just play queen to e7. It can't really be a bad move. It's just very typical. Now he could close it down, but if he closes it down, I'm going to play a5 and put my knight on c5. And in those types of positions, I always make the mistake of playing f5 at the wrong time. So I'm hoping that if it does transition into a locked center, I don't do what I always do, because that would be an issue. Okay, so he's really not wanting to do anything in the center. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to maintain that philosophy for much longer, though, because after captures, his bishop is looking a little bit unsafe, and not. I think it's totally fine right now. I might want to reroute my knight and bring up my bishop to like here or something. But I hate the idea of putting my knight on b6 because it looks really ugly there, and you really never want to do that in a King's Indian. By the way, I'm now actually noticing that the purpose of his last move was probably to play bishop to a3, which I will admit is a little bit troublesome. Not yet though, because if he takes with the pawn, I can just take with the knight, and not blunder my queen. I could also just capture here, by the way. Like, there's no rule saying that I have to keep it super open. But if I do capture, he's probably going to take with the pawn, and then if I play d5, he'll probably do this, which I really don't... Actually, is that the end of the world? Takes with the pawn, then d5, if he pushes... I don't think that's the end of the world, but I'm actually not realizing that he wouldn't push. It would go takes d5, and then he would actually take, and I don't have sufficient pieces to recapture with. Oh, actually, it does work, because takes d5, d5. If he captures with the this, no, I was thinking that his rook might be hanging after all that, but that's actually not true because it's blocked by the d4 pawn, which would be replaced by the e3 pawn. Yeah, I need to find a way to break through fast. Otherwise, this might actually get pretty bad for me. I'm thinking c6. I think c6 is good, unless he plays this on his own volition. Yeah, sorry I'm spending so much time now. I'm just actually getting very uncomfortable. I think my opponent is playing this well. I could just take and then play c6. Then even if he wants to put the bishop there, I'm not too worried about that, I think. No, let's just play c6 because we're just... That's an improving move, I think. I don't really see many worlds in which that isn't improving. So let's just do it. Okay, so he doesn't even put the bishop in the square that I was worried about. See, nothing to be afraid of. Now, to be fair, I could actually just push this pawn instead of... and maybe lock down the center on my own. Or I can just take and then play d5 right now, which I think is probably what I'm going to do. Yeah. I'm tired of playing will they, won't they in the center. Let's just take. We're not trying to be annoying with when we're going to take too much, because I don't think it's worth it. Now, I could actually play knight to e5. And then... But then the problem is, after takes, he can really simplify, which actually might even be in my benefit, but I just don't think it's an interesting game, so I'm not going to go for that. d5 is the move I was talking about, but the problem is, after d5 takes, I can take with the knight, but after he takes with his knight, it's an IQP structure, and he has queen to c7, which might make me pretty uncomfortable. So I actually might prepare for that by moving my knight so that he doesn't have queen to e7 at the end of the line, or so that I can take back with the knight and not have an IQP of my own. And then if he pushes here, I can just capture, and then actually go to the center. So yeah, let's play knight to b6. This has the dual purpose of also freeing up my bishop. I don't think that pushing d5 right now for him would make too much sense, but I actually... Yeah, no, that actually doesn't even work. That actually doesn't work, I think, because keep in mind that this bishop is only hanging on because of this knight. And somebody is really furiously texting me. My phone is going off right now. Look at me having social interactions, obviously not during the chess game. My opponent is thinking for the first time, and he limits my bishop's movement, but I'm not too annoyed by that, because I wasn't really planning on putting my bishop there anyway. Ooh, I have an idea. Here, he takes with the knight. Oh, I was thinking that I could maybe... Wait, then I take here, and this is hanging. The problem is, if I play d5, he can kind of just push this pawn. But if he does that, he'll kind of have a permanent weakness on d4. And then I'll be able to jump my knight in over here, reroute this knight over... Yeah, that looks pretty good for me. So yeah, let's go for d5. Let's go for it. And yeah, I think that pushing c5 would be pretty darn weakening. So he doesn't go for that. Yeah. I guess that he wants to... Oh, I messed up, actually. I definitely should have played bishop to f5 first. But it is what it is. And by the way, I think that he's gearing up to play this himself, now that his bishop wouldn't be hanging after all that. Well, I definitely want to develop my bishop, but I obviously can't put it on f5 anymore. Oh, maybe I put it on e6, and then if he tries to pin me, I can just move my queen. I think that putting my bishop on e6 makes sense on a few levels. The first is just that it connects my rooks. And then maybe in the future I can bring out my bishop or even sack it or something. Yeah, let's just play bishop e6. I think that move makes the most sense given the position right now. I'm assuming he's probably going to pin me, but I'm not too bothered by that. Because and by the way, now I'm actually threatening to take this pawn on the next move. Takes obviously doesn't work right now because my queen would be hanging at the end of that line. And I'm not going to move my queen to d7. That's important because if I move my queen to d7, then he can kick my knight out and it has an awkward time rerouting. I'm also now realizing that I don't want to move it to d6 because that kind of incentivizes. Oh, actually, sorry, that walks right into a fork. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. So that kind of leaves c7 as the only option, and I don't hate that move at all. So let's play it. Obviously not the best reasoning to play and move. I don't hate it, but it is what it is. I guess that isn't the best mentality though, so maybe the better way to think of that is it isn't what it's not. I have no clue what that even means. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. Maybe I should not have booted up a game, but it is what it is. Oh, my speakers are glitching a little bit. I hope that that doesn't come through the microphone. But yeah, I mean, right now, obviously, I am threatening to just capture right here. Obviously, though, he has the opportunity to defend, or to take me, or to push the pawn, in which case I can safely move back almost immediately. Then I'm probably going to play b6 or something if he does push the pawn. But again, I don't think that pushing the pawn is a great move because of the weakness it creates. I mean, yeah, it's not an easy position. And he does seemingly blunder the pawn immediately. Oh, wait, no, sorry, what am I talking about? He added another defender to it. He can take with this. Then after he captures... Yeah, no, he added another defender to it. I don't know what I'm seeing here. I could actually jump in my knight over here. Then for captures... Ooh, that's actually pretty. If I jump in over here, then if he takes with the bishop, I take with this. He takes with the queen. I can actually take this pawn because his queen would be hit. The problem is that if he doesn't do exactly that, it's kind of a useless move. Like, I don't really have any idea behind it, so it's probably not the best. How can I target this pawn more, by the way? Because that was what I was... That is... Oh, wait, no, I can't, because he has two knights defending it anyway right now. Yeah, I'm not... I mean, his position is so solid. I'm not seeing any play right now. So I guess when a position is solid, losing a tempo or two to a move that doesn't do much can't hurt, I guess. So let's just do this. There is a chance that he lets us go into the line that I kind of like. Although, even if he doesn't, I don't think that it's a bad move. It just probably isn't great. But yeah, I'm trying to just see what future I have. And honestly, I think that my best hope is to centralize my rooks more. I probably should have played rook to d8. That was probably the move that makes much more sense. Because if he doesn't take my knight right now, it's kind of nothing lost, nothing gained. I mean, on the surface, that move, like, kind of makes sense. But I'm just going to play rook to d7 now, right? I mean, knight to d7 now, right? Because if I ever capture, like, here, then this pawn comes into jeopardy. Wait, that actually might have already been a mistake. Takes, because this rook is also... Well, no, I can never sacrifice a rook for that. I could kick it out and then go to f5. Because playing f5 looks kind of fun. Maybe breathes a little bit more life into this boring position. But I think that there's no reason to let his knight be strong. So let's just play this. Because, again, like, his knight is pretty strong there. No reason to let him keep it there. And he is possibly losing a pawn if he doesn't defend it more. But I'm sure he will, but... I'm expecting actually f4 right now. That move seems like it's the most intuitive way to defend this knight. But I don't think that that's that bad for me. Because even if I do end up taking and then he takes like this, I can always just play f6 to break it apart. And by the way, if he does end up playing f6, then this outpost becomes permanent for me. Yeah. So I've now established that f4 I don't think is a great move. Okay. But instead of that, he ends up taking the pawn. Obviously, I'm not going to take with this pawn, losing my queen in one move. I'm going to take with the bishop. Wait, did I lose a piece? Am I stupid? Oh, wait, I can't take with the bishop? What am I talking about? If I take with the bishop, then I lose this. Oh, I really messed this up. Wait, no, I really messed this up. Dang, wait, yeah, I really, really messed this up. I have nobody to blame but myself. Leaving my queen undefended like this. Oh shoot! No, 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 no! Don't say it so. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to lose 2 pawns just to make up for this terrible mistake. Wait, can I even save the piece? Can I even save the piece? Because I was thinking I can just move this bishop here, but he still has that. He can still take. Oh no, this is really bad. Well, looks like I'm going down a piece. I don't think that I have any other option. I have no intermezzos with my knight. Do I have anything? I don't think so. No, he's bested me right now. Yeah, he's bested me. Dang, yeah. Kudos to my opponent, but I'm obviously very annoyed. And I can't let him take this bishop because then I can't even recapture because of my queen, so... Oh, wait a minute. I might actually have a way out. Because now this knight is pinned, so I think that after f6 I should actually regain the material. I think that I'm definitely still worse because he found a good combination of moves, but it's not as bad as it could have been if I had tried something else. Okay, so he's going to try to solidify the knight there. Thing is, I don't actually have to take it yet. But I could. I could. Also keep in mind that he's really loosened up his king. I mean, there's no reason not to play rook to d8 first, right? Yeah, let's play rook to d8 first, because I really see no reason that I have to capture on this move if his knight's going to be pinned on the next move anyway. And by the way, after I capture and he presumably captures this way, I can reroute my knight and put it on d5. And yeah, his pawn advancement is pretty scary, but it could have been worse. Okay, so now he's forcing my hand. Yeah, I mean, there's no other move. I'm just going to capture. Now, which way he captures might make it more or less interesting. Now that I look at it, it's probably actually better for him to capture d takes c5. Because obviously that's converging on my king more, and it doesn't give me the crazy outpost on d5 quite as easily to access. Yeah, I've definitely been outplayed a little bit, but it's far from over. The more serious issue actually is the fact that I have 5 minutes. That's actually worse for me. Okay, he does take that way. That's interesting. Um, all right, let's play this quickly just because I don't have much time. And also, he was threatening d5 because my queen is still pinned by this. And then after I get my rook on d5, my queen is actually defended, which doesn't mean too much, but it definitely makes me feel more comfortable. Okay, let's just play quickly. Just play quickly. That's the move I was going to make no matter what, pretty much. And now that I look at it, I kind of wish that I had played rook to c8 instead of rook to d8. Okay, so he has a little bit of an outpost, but... Oh, I see what he's doing. He's trying to get to there. Yeah, he's trying to get over here. That's actually very annoying. However, if he does get to here... I mean, I can always trade the bishops. Yeah, this is bad, though. I mean, opponent is playing spectacularly, honestly. I think that I've got to go for this. I can no longer play rook to c8 because this comes with a fork now, actually. Maybe I even want to play bishop to f8. I think I actually have to play bishop to f8 because if I don't, he plays bishop to a3, and then after that, even if I end up taking his knight there, he's going to recapture with the bishop, and it's going to be deadly for me. You know, I know I keep on flip-flopping around, but on second thought, I'm going to play this because I want to get a rook stack going, maybe. Why am I just frozen right now? You know what? My bishop is doing 0 good on this square right now, so let's just move it to f8. Yeah. I don't think I have anything worse or better. I'm getting a little bit positionally crushed. Could be worse, though. Okay, he pins my knight. What does that prevent? I guess that his idea is this now, because my knight's pinned. So, let's unpin, I suppose. Yeah, I forgot that if I move my bishop here, he actually just has a fully different idea anyway. Yeah, I mean, king f8 seems like the only move. I mean, kudos to my opponent. This is, like, brutal. I need to stop playing the King's Indian. I don't think that I'm that good at it. Okay, now rook to c8 seems fine. This doesn't work anymore. So maybe because I just want to get this push, honestly. So let's play it quickly. We don't have much time. We do not have much time. Okay, now he tries to trade the bishops. If I take here, then he's going to pin me here. Oh, no, he won't. If I push here, he's going to take here. Wait. If I push here... No, he can't take there. What am I talking about? But he... Wait, if I push here now, then takes... He's going to pin me further. Wait, no, because takes comes with check, actually. Yeah, I have to push... Oh my god, I'm so stupid! I forgot that his knight hits that square, too. I'm so stupid. Well... Did I really just blunder that? Oh my gosh, no way. I'm so bad at chess. Wow. Okay, I need to resign pretty soon. Anyway, we're just gonna try to play on just maybe for even a few more moves, because you never know what happens. You never know what happens. But yeah, we're gonna resign shortly. Terrible game by me, but I don't know really what else to say. Okay, that's weird. So he's pinned himself. This knight can't do anything. Oh, he's threatening this. Dang, this guy's good. What the heck? Okay, you know what? We're gonna move up here, I think, because this threat is too great. I don't even know what to even say anymore. This guy is just obliterating me on an atomic level. Like, Jesus, give me a break. Yeah, we're gonna resign very shortly, but let's give it a few more moves because you really don't know what happens. Just, I don't even think I can make use of this pin. Actually, I'm kind of done wasting his time, and it's 117 for me, so I think I might just resign. Actually, you know what? Give it 2 more moves. Give it 2 more moves. Let's just give it a few more moves. I've seen crazier happen than something wild occurring in this game. Okay, he takes there. Obviously, we're going to take with the pawn because... Actually, is that obvious? No, I think taking with the queen is actually probably better. No, taking with the queen would blunder this. We have to take with the knight. I mean, the pawn. But yeah, this game is fully over. Honestly, I have to respect the level of eviscerated that my opponent has made me. If I go here, he's just going to take... Actually, yeah, no, this does work. At least I'm not losing another piece just yet, I think, but... Yeah, 1 minute 38. You know what? If we get to the 40 move mark and I'm going to play quickly and nothing as crazy has happened, I'm just going to resign. Which is the most likely option. Okay, he's threatening this now. Dang, this guy is just so freaking good. Okay, I'm just gonna resign. There's no point in playing this. There is no point. I don't think that anything can save me now. All right, let's go to a game review. We're back at 1677. We've been for a hot minute. Yeah, I just got eviscerated that game, but at least I get to see what I can change. I mean, I'm not sure totally what to say. My opponent played a phenomenal game. I made one big blunder. What was it? It was this. Oh yeah, obviously that was a blunder because of this whole thing. I think that yeah. I should have, yeah. I mean, and I talked about this. I should have gone like this. Okay, let's go back from the beginning though. Yeah, all this is fine. All this is fine. In hindsight, I wish I wouldn't have played rook e8. Wait, but doesn't this blunder a pawn if you do it right away? Oh, no, of course not. What am I talking about? Of course it doesn't blunder a pawn. Never mind. I'm too tired to do this. Yeah, all this is fine. It was really... Okay, so that was obviously a terrible blunder because of c takes d5, which my opponent found, of course. Anything else is fine, pretty much, except for that. Oh, by the way, it wasn't even that bad at first because I did get the piece back. It was really everything else that laid my grave. By the way, I'm not even playing like... Okay, c5 was the big mistake. Yeah, I mean, I just miscounted pieces that were attacking and defending. Just as simple as that. Oh, and I hung a piece. I forgot to mention that. I hung a piece. Yeah, rook to d8. At least keeps me alive, but this position is still totally dead lost. Okay, I blunder a piece. All this happens. I mean, it's just fully over. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really am tired of being in the 1670s, 1660s. I want to get to 1700. So hopefully that happens in the near future. But I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Have a great night.